girls. Happy Thursday. And today is kind of like Friday. We have no school tomorrow. Okay. All right. So do you remember Tuesday when we read about the whale in my swimming pool? Yeah. Well, do you remember how it ended? Do you remember? I know it was like 2 days ago. Remember when the kid found the bear in his bed, right? And then the ending kind of was like almost like a preview of the next book, The Bear in My Bed. Yeah. So we are still talking about inferring, right? Where we take our text, the evidence, and our schema of what we already know, and we can make inferences. That I'm finding that this is like my favorite reading skill. Okay, so here it is, The Bear in My Bed by Joyce Wan, the same person who did the swimming pool, and it says, "Lights out, bear." Is that underwear on his head? Okay, so bear in my bed. All these little pictures look like he's trying to sleep the kid. This one, he falls out of the bed. There's just not enough room. Kind of like that swimming pool. There was not enough room for him and the whale. Okay, bear in my bed. Right, okay, so let's talk. Okay, this page, I'm also doing a little comparing and contrasting. I'm trying to connect the books here. Hold on. Remember? Okay, so this was the whale book. Do you remember the whale in the back there? And it ended like he was going to take a nap. Okay, so that's why it's kind of like daylight over here. But here, it kind of looks like it switched to nighttime. So I don't know how that happened, but it says, "What are you doing here?" Okay, there's the bear. The whale's still like, "What? Uh-oh. Mom, there's a bear in my bed." "Very good, honey. Let Teddy have his beauty sleep and come eat dinner." "No, not that bear." Can you figure out what's going on here? Mom is like, yeah, let Teddy have his beauty sleep. Come have some dinner. And the kid's like, "Not that bear." "What are you talking about? Who do you think Teddy is?" Let's see. What do we got our evidence here? Usually Teddy is like a stuffed animal. Yeah. Making our inference here. I think the mom thinks her son is talking about the teddy bear, but really, what's he talking about? The real live bear that's in his bed. Oh my goodness. So that's why he's like, "No, not that bear." But as we know from the other story, the mom was like, yeah, kind of thinks this kid has imagination. And again, if one of you were my kids at home and you said, "There's a bear in my bed," I really would be just like the mom. I would say, "Okay, yeah, your stuffed animal sleeping, let him sleep and come back down." I wouldn't actually really, I guess, even comprehend that there would actually be a real live bear in the house. Unless I guess we're in fiction world. Okay, so I'll be back at bedtime. Don't touch my toys. Yawn. Now, I wonder if that's like the yawn that, like when you're tired yawn. Is anyone yawning right now? Or you ever just wake up and you kind of yawn, like you already just slept. Your brain is just starting to kind of wake up. So you still might give that yawn. Yeah, right? Oh gosh, did I make anyone else yawn? Oh, saw you. Okay. So I wonder if this is kind of like a wake up yawn. Oh boy, it was. I'm back. It's time for bed. Look at this mess. Okay, the author didn't tell us the bear played with the toys and made a mess, but we can kind of gather making, right, our evidence and our schema, and we can kind of figure that out, right, for ourselves. Yeah, we could totally infer here that this bear made this giant mess in his room. First, let's put the toys away. I have that monkey. Does anyone reckon I have that monkey? Oh, he's not doing a good job of putting the toys away. Then it's bath time. More like splash time with you. Oh boy. Is this all the water that the bear's doing? The bear can fit in the tub? That's a big tub. Looks like he's, yep, water all over the ground. Kind of reminds me of No David when he kept splashing in the tub. Now we put on our pajamas. Okay. This, to me, I can infer here, right? I'm thinking either the bear's really silly. He's got underwear on his head. Or maybe the bear has no idea how to put on pajamas. Like, doesn't even know what they are. Could be, right? Kind of made two inferences there. I mean, we're talking about a bear here. Then we brush our teeth. Again, he could also be a very silly bear or have no idea how to brush his teeth because he's a bear. Look, that's up his nose. No, it's potty time. I said potty time, not party time. Yep. Definitely inferring here that the bear thought He heard party time, so he is getting ready for a fun party here. Party in the bathroom. Next, we read a story. We read books, Bear, not eat them. Is that a book? I thought that was cake. Again, I'm inferring here that the bear has no idea what this even really means, or just being silly. Then we get into bed. Okay, so he's trying here, trying. Bear still has underwear on his head, by the way. He fell out. Ow! I don't think we can both fit in this bed unless... So he's got a toolkit here. Now, this is kind of like a prediction. Not so much inferring, but predicting what would happen next. He's got his toolkit. Maybe he's going to make a bigger bed or something. That's what I could predict, right? Not so much inferring, but I could make a prediction on it. Oh, not just bigger beds, bunk beds. Just about done. Now there's a bed for each of us. Perfect. I wonder if the bear here is thinking like he's amazed that he did that, or if he's like, I kind of missed you already. I don't know. What do you infer there? Oh, and I'm looking at the clock here. Looks like it's almost 7:30. Did you see the whale still there? That poor whale, he's just stuck in the, is he stuck in the pool? Okay. A big bear hug, then a kiss goodnight. Now let's tuck you in. Finally, lights out. Aww. Big bear hug. It's a big hug. Good night, Teddy. Good night, bear. Sweet dreams. The real bear has the teddy bear. Clink, clank, clunk. What's all that noise? Okay. Whale is still here. I don't know if you can see it because of the glare. Whale is still here. Bear is still here. What do you think is that noise? Now, this is predicting. It's not so much inferring, right? It's predicting. What do you think is going to happen next? Clink, clank, clunk. What's all that noise? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Okay, the first book with the whale, right? At the end, there was another animal in his house doing something, or outside his house. Here, we're getting towards the end of the book. What do you think? I think so. I think it could be another animal, right? Let's see. Sure, that's a prediction. Okay, another animal's coming in his house. Oh my gosh, is that what they call a bad hair day? Okay, now, okay, one, it's not just one animal, it's a bunch of bunnies. Oh my goodness. And two, the mom finally paid attention. The mom finally is aware. Okay, let's infer here. What do you think is going through that mom's head right now? What is she thinking? Yeah, like, what is going on? First of all, why is there a giant bear like guarding my son? And second of all, why is there all these bunnies in our house? I wonder if she's thinking like a realization like, oh my gosh, he wasn't playing pretend. He was telling the truth the whole time. And I wonder if she's like, is there also a whale in our pool? Oh boy, she's in for a big realization. But yeah, here we go. That's just the end right there. And then there's all the bunnies. Now, I haven't Googled you yet, but now I do want to Google. If there is another book, maybe, what would you call this other book? You know, like what would be the third book? Yeah, maybe there's rabbits in my kitchen, right? Because this one says the bear in my bed, or it could be the rabbits in my kitchen. I think that would be a good book title. I don't know if there is a second book, or third book. I will look for it, but I really liked those books. They were silly. It was good to infer. And hey, we even got to predict a little bit, which is a good skill too. Don't forget all the other skills we've been learning all this year. Okay, so listen, oh boy, no school tomorrow. Okay, no school Saturday, no school Sunday, normally that. But then no school Monday because Memorial Day, and that's what Mrs. Heller has been teaching you about. Then no school Tuesday. So the next time you're going to see me doing a reading video will be a week from today on Thursday. I think that's June 3rd. So that's a long time. Oh my goodness, right? So hope you have a great weekend. Great little kind of break here, right? It's like a little mini break before our big summer break, okay? Make sure you still practice your sight words if you can, but make sure you can get outside if the weather's nice, all right? And enjoy yourself, all right? And I'll see you back here in a week. What? Okay, bye.